9 a.m. here in Cairo. Time to have a look at the top stories of the hour. My name is Amal Mukhtar. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi said that Egypt had an experience in turning an ordeal into blessing, citing its ability to came out of the crises of 2011 with a more functioning economy and more robust security and stability. The remarks was made by President Sisi, who witnessed the inauguration of the second Global Congress on Population Health and Development that was launched at the new administrative capital. The head of state said that hepatitis C was one of the most chronic crises in the health sector, but Egypt was now completely clear of the virus and was the world's #1 to be awarded for achieving the golden level in eradicating it. At the end of the inaugural session, President Sisi was handed a copy of the National Strategy for Health and Population on the sidelines of the Global Congress on Population Health and Development. President Sisi witnessed a debate under the theme Benefiting from Challenges, Human Population at Times of Crises. The debate was joined by Foreign Minister Badr Abdel Ati, Health Minister Khaled Abdel Ghaffar, and Health Ministers of several Arab and friendly states, including Palestine, Iraq, Lebanon, and Greece, as well as the representatives of the UN Secretary General, Deputy Head of the UN Population Fund. The Congress also will continue until the 25th of October. On the sidelines of the Global Congress on Population Health and Human Development, Egypt was certified as malaria-free, with the World Health Organization calling the achievement truly historic and the culmination of nearly a century of work to stamp out the disease. World Health Organization Chief Tedros Adhanom said in a statement that the certification of Egypt as malaria-free was the testament to the commitment of the people and government of Egypt to rid themselves of the ancient storage. Globally, 44 countries and 1 territory have now been certified as malaria-free. Egypt strongly condemned an Israeli attack that targeted a residential block in Beit Lahia in northern Gaza, which left dozens of Palestinian civilians killed and injured. The Foreign Ministry statement also denounced the Israeli continued targeting of unarmed Palestinian civilians and facilities in the Gaza Strip and committing massacres against them. Egypt reiterated its call to end the Palestinian suffering, to immediately halt the Israeli terrorizing of innocent civilians, its violation of the international law and the international humanitarian law. In this statement, Egypt again urged the United Nations Security Council to shoulder its responsibility in maintaining the international peace and security. Israel have said it has hit Hezbollah's intelligence headquarters in its latest strikes on the Lebanese capital Beirut on Sunday, while officials in Gaza said rescuers were still recovering civilians from the rubble after the Israeli attack that killed dozens. At least 87 Palestinian civilians were dead or missing following the airstrike on Beit Lahia in northern Gaza late on Saturday, one of the highest death tolls for months from a single Israeli attack. It marked an intensification of Israel's offensive against Palestinian civilians in Gaza and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Israel is also preparing to retreat for an Iranian missile barrage earlier this month. Israel's government has spurned several attempts by United States, its main ally and military backer, to broker ceasefires in Gaza and Lebanon. 24 world leaders will meet in Russia for a summit of the BRICS group. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Chinese leader Xi Jinping, and Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan are scheduled to join the event in the city of Kazan. Russia has said it is expecting Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi as well. Moscow has made expanding the BRICS group an acronym for core members Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, a pillar of its foreign policy. The main issues on the agenda include Putin's idea of a BRICS-led payment system to rival SWIFT. The world's biggest nature protection conference opens in Colombia on Monday. The United Nations chief calling for countries to convert words into action and fund a fund seeking to address biodiversity loss. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres urged significant investment in the Global Biodiversity Framework Fund GBFF created last year, as well as commitments to mobilize other sources of public and private finance. The fund was created last year to help countries achieve the goals of coming Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework adopted in Canada in 2022 with 23 targets to halt the reverse the loss of nature by 2030. Guterres highlighted the destroying nature increases conflict, hunger and disease, fuels poverty and negatively impacts economic growth. That was our top stories. For more news, follow us on www.mileinternational.net. My name is Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.